Go.
Hi, I'm Koalaila. This is KingJO444.
Hi, I'm King J.
Yep.
I'm the Celeste guy.
You'll
Whoa.
hear you'll hear him call me Milton, and I'll call him Joey.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, this is Celeste. We're running all red berries. We're splitting in half. I'm gonna be running the first 2 chapters and the last 2 chapters, and he's gonna be running
All
four
in the middle, baby. All in one stretch. Let's go. Yeah, so this is all red berries. There's 175 berries in this game, spread across 8 different chapters, and that's what we're gonna be doing.
That's about it.
And whoever's not playing is gonna do a lot of talking. So, so yeah. The other thing too is Milton plays on keyboard and I play on controller, so we're gonna see 2 completely different play styles. So yeah. Are we good to? I guess we're good to go. So, do you want to name your file something like weird?
You know, we'll just name it Pace.
Yeah, that's
in
fair.
all caps.
Yeah, we're gonna yell it.
All caps.
Do an exclamation mark.
Too late. All right.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you can count us down. For timing.
Also, host, we can hear you laughing in our ears. All right. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, this is Celeste. We actually we have 3 things that we're gonna be doing: jumping, grabbing and climbing, and also dashing. We don't have the dash right now. This is prologue, so technically Milton gets 5 chapters. So this is a scam.
Yeah, we scammed. We lied to you at the start. Yeah, I get 5. He gets less because he's trash at the game.
I have them all. Okay, you've done 1 run of this category. 1 full run.
All right. So yeah, now we get our dash. We had a bird talk to us. It was
That's
great.
normal.
He's like, "What's up? Here's your dash."
That's like verbatim what it is.
Yeah, you can go ahead and explain the tech they're going to be using.
Yeah, so there's a lot to explain at the beginning here. So, like I said, we have jumping, dashing, and climbing. Every single thing you're going to be seeing us do is a combination of those 3 buttons, but in different execution. All of this is taught to you throughout the main game, and this is like one of the few games that I've played that really teaches you how to speedrun the game, and it just comes off so naturally. So yeah, all this is taught in the B-sides and C-sides, which are harder equivalents of each level. If you played this casually, you'll get the hang of it naturally, and die naturally. And so the main thing you're seeing is supers, which is dashing and jumping to get an extra boost. You got ultra dashes or hyper dashes, which is doing that same sort of inputs, but doing a diagonal input first. Right here, we're actually returning to the map. This is my job. Only on controller you can do that for some reason. So we use in-game time, which you're seeing in the top left corner, and that's faster for in-game time. And it also saves time RTA as well. Oh no. But other than that, we have wall bounces, which you're going to be seeing us do, which is dashing up against a wall and then jumping. It's basically everything that we're doing either increases our speed, maintains our speed, or helps us get a lot of height and stuff like that, and lets us secure jumps. The other thing, too, is you're not supposed to have 2 dashes at this point of the game, but because of the fact that if you delay your jump off the ground, after you dash, you can maintain it through either a super or a hyper. So we're able to keep 2 dashes and do a lot of rooms faster than you would in your first casual playthrough. And like we said, there are 175 berries spread throughout 8 chapters. This first chapter has 20. The way that berries work is you have to be standing on the ground for 9 consecutive frames. 9 continuous frames for it to collect. So it's a bit of a risk versus reward. We're going to be playing it safe because we don't want to lose any of these berries and lose minutes. So yeah. The other thing too in this game is momentum.
Yeah, there are a few berries where if you miss them, you have to restart the chapter. We definitely don't want to miss those.
We don't want that. The other thing we're seeing too is ultra dashes by doing a hyper and then dashing down right or down left, like down diagonal. It gives you a bunch of speed. That's your fastest form of movement. So, but yeah, this is really cool because you get to see a bunch of rooms that you would never see in any %.
Yeah.
and we're also getting hearts. We need 4 hearts to go into core, which is our final chapter. So we're going to be getting 1, 2, 3, and 4 is heart. And the other thing too, like I said, I'm the Celeste guy at pace for some reason, which I love. But I ran any % at pace pace summer last year. Last fall I ran true ending, and now we're running all red berries. So we're just going down the line of all the categories. That was a good save.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Okay, nice. Good save. And we're doing another one here, another return to map. So I'm matching plus on the on my controller. For some reason, we can only do that on controller, and it saves time RTA. So because we're timing this in RTA, I'm gonna do that. Call that cheating because I'm technically not supposed to play right now, but we made up the rules for this.
Yeah, we're both playing, so it counts.
Exactly. It is a relay.
Some more obscure tech that is not as common, but still going to be in use is corner boosts, where corners in this game are a little bit jank. If you hit the top 3 pixels of a wall, you can just keep all your speed. And there are some crazy strats that allow you to just skip entire sections, as I failed to do a corner jump. And that's the other one, corner jumps. Yeah. Some spikes their hitboxes are kind of weird, and like that, you can hit the corner from the bottom.
Pretty good chapter 1, by the way.
Yeah.
Good job.
You can hit the corner and jump off of.
Oh, yep, my job.
Yep, your job.
My bad.
All good.
I had to remember. It'll be more natural when I'm actually playing.
Yeah. You can hit the corner and jump off of it, and usually that allows you to hit and do some jumps that you're not supposed to technically be allowed to do.
Forgot heart, by the way.
I did forget the heart.
It's okay, we'll get it later. Yeah. So Celeste actually has no glitches except for one that's coming up here. We're going to skip a cutscene, and the game stores your Y position but changes your X position to where the cutscene should be. So we're going to do that to skip the cutscene and just go into the dream block and die.
And die.
So these are dream blocks. Every single chapter, we're not going to be able to talk about all the mechanics that the game introduces. There's just too much. But every chapter has 3 or 4 new mechanics that they throw at you. And they're all implemented really well, and they're all really cool and unique in their own way.
We got this, don't worry.
Definitely play this game. Celeste is my favorite game of all time. How did I? Okay.
Wait, that missed? Oh, and I lost the berry.
You lost the berry. You got to go back for the berry. Wait, we got the berry.
Okay.
I didn't know.
I was gonna do this.
This is definitely a chapter 2 of all time.
Yeah.
Chapter 2 is either the easiest chapter or the worst chapter.
It really is. It's pretty easy, but some stuff can just go terribly wrong. There we go.
Yeah, it's funny because Milton has like the beginner and the hard levels, and then I have like the labyrinth levels.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice. That was really good.
I'm gonna go for this. Nice.
Ooh, nice. But yeah, as you can see, we're going out of our way to get these berries. We had to activate the dream blocks first to get all of these. So we're kind of doing a loop. Okay, do not miss the berry that we missed in practice. And also go back for heart.
Yeah, I will do that after the chapter.
Oh, after the chapter, yeah, fair.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, we're going back.
We're going back. We wanted to show off twice. It was that special.
To be fair, that's a good way to show off what we mean by dying with berries. You have to go back for them. Like, they just go back to where they came from. There's also golden berries. The reason why this is called all red berries, there are golden berries, which are basically deathless chapters. And instead of just calling it all berries, it's all red berries. Okay, got it the second time. Okay. This is Battle Line. It's basically like Shadow Mario in Mario Galaxy 2. She does the exact same inputs that we do, but 3 seconds in the past.
Nice.
The hitbox in this game are very good sometimes, but sometimes they aren't the best.
I swear, it's not true, but I plead my case. Some of the berry hitboxes are weird. Like, there's a lot in Chapter 5 specifically. 5
and 4. Like, 4 has some bad ones, too. I'm going to call out one specifically in 4.
Yeah. I get it. Okay.
Oh yeah, hopefully we get the cool ending.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Nice, very clean. By the way, this game goes by really quick. If there's anything cool that you see that you want to applaud for, just go for it. This game is a very hard game. When you first play it, you'll probably die over like 1,000 times. But the more you play it, the better you get at it.
Yeah.
Like with any game. And now we're going to do a bunch of ultra dashes coming up here. In this section coming up called the Wake.
This is the main section that we're going to be abusing corner boosts as well.
Ooh, that was weird. No wall bounce there. Was very weird.
Yeah.
We usually do a wall bounce to set up the height we need here.
There we go. And hopefully we get this jump. Nice.
Nice, very good. There is one really tough berry that we're going to go for that has a really cool skip. Hopefully we get it. It's either first try or 10th try.
First try or
So
10th
like,
try. Let's pray for first.
I would like first. That'd be sick.
Yeah, here we're just going to chain a bunch of ultra dash and use a few corner boosts to maintain our speed.
Yeah, this section in the task is always like really fun to watch. So we're going to do a spike jump coming up here because spikes are optional. First try.
Oh.
No, you went the wrong way. And now it's going to be 10th try. Okay, dash up. All right, we're good. Nice. Go down, Madeline. Okay. Also, this is Madeline. She's climbing a mountain. There's a lot more to the story than that, and this game actually has like a really good story. But
you can hold your applause. We're not done yet. We got to go back for one more
we
thing.
have to go back, and then it's my turn for like 20 minutes. There we go. You got to go back. So yeah, we got to get the hearts, and this is actually a really cool heart that like the game doesn't teach you this, but by experimenting with the transitions, you can notice that you get your dash back through transitions. So we're gonna abuse that here, as the game wants us to. Here, exit out, and then I'll take over.
I gotta wait a sec for this.
Yep. Okay.
All right, now we're good.
All right, nice. All right, it's my turn.
All right.
So yeah, Milton is bookending, and I'm just doing the middle now. So, welcome to Chapter 3, aka this is where the difficulty picks up.
Yeah. So here we get a bunch of new different mechanics, specifically these dust bunnies. This is what we like to call Cycle Hell, and it's going to be a bunch of cycles we have to make. There's 2 cycles you have to learn. There's one when you enter the room and one when you die. Usually runners learn both, but there's some rooms where it's just better to exit and re-enter. Yep. We also get introduced to a new character that we skip talking to.
Goodbye, Yoshiro.
Yeah, Mr. Shiro, he is the owner of this hotel that has got corrupted. And yeah, this is the first real pickup in difficulty and length. This chapter is about 10 minutes, give or take. And yeah, there's not much new stuff. It's just mainly these dust bunnies.
And cycles.
And cycles.
This is a cool way to keep our dash here.
Yep.
Nice. Very good.
And yeah, you're just gonna see a bunch of reuse mechanics. There's nothing really that special to this chapter, but you get to see a bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of cool stuff in here. I might go for a cool trick that barely saves. It's an any % trick, but I think I'll go for it honestly. Might as well.
Why
It's
not?
cool.
Why not? Yeah. While we're here,
I gotta get that. I gotta get the brownie points.
While we're here, I'll just quickly explain what's happened. So, yeah, we enter this hotel. Mr. Shiro kind of blabbers on.
Okay.
Oh, unfortunate.
That was really weird.
He kind of blabbers on about my hotel is closed, and we're like, we still need a place to stay. And he's like, fine.
Here's a tough room, by the way. We're gonna skip this whole thing.
Yep, we use a wall bounce.
And nice. All right, cool. That skips everything in that room.
Yep, there we met him again. And yeah. Also, since I just realized we never explained it, yeah, these are winged berries. So basically, the winged berries, they don't activate, or they stay in place unless you dash, and then they end up flying away. Yoshi saw that when I got the spike jump and ended up dashing.
Dashed the wrong way. Miss inputs
left.
are great in this game.
Yeah.
Also, you're seeing death warps a lot.
Yep.
Basically, as soon as we get the berries, we can just death warp to the beginning of the room.
Yeah, and the Q for that, just to make sure that we...
Okay. Thank you. That's what I
Nice.
wanted.
Yeah. The Q for that is the barrier will turn white, and once it turns white, we know to retry.
Oh, this is scary to have the berry here. But
You'll be
it's
fine, you'll be fine. Just like wait.
Just hit here, yeah.
Alright, so now in just a moment, we're going to move on to Huge Mess. Mr. Ashira is not happy about it, and he wants us to clean up.
Yep. And we can do this in any order, or we're going to do it in a specific order for the speedrun.
We're going to use a specific order to abuse a death warp and get a heart and enter an area early.
Yeah, the way that the game chooses like where your like reload position from a death is weird depending on which like entrance you come in from. So yeah, we're gonna abuse that in a couple of spots actually. But the main one is gonna be here to get the
We're going
heart.
to take the middle path first, and this one we're going to have to backtrack after we hit a button. There's 3 buttons to activate all 3s and basically clean up the huge mess.
This is a cool berry. We just catch it on the way up.
Yeah, there are a few berries like that. There's one intended one I can think of in Summit where you are intended to dash early. But yeah, most of this is just avoiding cycles. There's not really much special to this chapter. The next 2 are going to look really cool. But yeah, here's the first one, and we're going to see another death to skip a cutscene.
Thank you for clapping for me dying.
Yeah, we're going back
That was, like,
exactly where we
perfect
came from, and we're going to grab our second
I
heart.
hate this room. I played this so safe.
Yeah, no, this room could go very bad. It's very punishing.
Oh, whoops. That's fine.
I'll go use
And we're
full
going up
bounce.
here.
Yep. So if we grab the heart, we're going to go into the next screen transition and come right back up before it blocks off, and death warp right up, and that skips the full Oshiro cutscene.
Yeah. So yeah, that actually saves a lot. Like,
Yeah,
like
it saves I think 20.
yeah, something like that. Because you're supposed to talk to Oshiro after each of these buttons that you hit. That skips one of them.
Yeah.
And this is gonna pop us out right next to the next place that Oshiro will be.
So yeah, that is button number 2. We're gonna move on to button number 3. It's the bottom path, arguably the hardest and my favorite part of Huge Mess.
Yeah, we're also gonna see another form of a spike jump. We saw an easier one that Milton did in Chapter 1. We're gonna do another one where we move away from the spikes, and if you move away from spikes, you can jump off them,
Yep.
like as if they're a wall. And there's gonna be 1, possibly 2 versions of that if I
Yeah.
mess up a trick later on.
So-
I messed up the cycle, so I had to worry about that cycle there.
Yeah. So here we go into one of these rooms. I think there's 2 in this level. That the entire room is just goop that basically spawns after you touch it, and it wants you to avoid it. The other one, here we go with the spike jump.
Oh.
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 One more time.
Come on.
One more
For the
time.
fans.
There
we
we
go.
go.
Thank you, Maddie. that again, it's either the first try or 10th try, baby.
Yeah.
I've been feeling that room so much recently, so I'm glad I got that.
Yeah.
All right, so right here we're actually going to do something we'll see a few times,
Yep.
where I'm going to grab this key, put it into the door. It's going to unlock the door, and as it's unlocking, because it takes time, I'm going to go leave and do something else. Because there is
Grab
this
this
one that we
berry.
left over here.
And now we're gonna get onto elevator shaft. Are you gonna go for the demo for this?
I'm going to go demo.
You're gonna go for the demo. All right. So yeah.
I like doing it. It's fun. I feel special.
So yeah. This part
whoops.
is basically just a bunch of
Okay.
kind of gauntlet-like rooms, just using stuff that you've learned already in this chapter. There's gonna be another berry like.
Dude,
we
I'm
saw.
good at this game.
We're speedrunners, guys. We're perfect.
I'm not
Surely.
used to having no speed to start off this room, so
Yeah,
it caught me off guard.
So yeah, this is another one of the rooms where you cannot touch the ground after.
This is
So
funny because they
spawns.
want us to go all the way around. We can just do this.
Yep. And yeah. Also, I will just explain a minor mechanic. The berry only will be collected on safe ground, and what this game classifies as safe ground is very interesting. Some stuff that looks like safe ground will not.
Okay.
It's mainly the safe, like the platforms that do not have anything around it. So no moving platforms, no platforms that spawn goop after, and no like interactable blocks. And what I mean by that is no crumble blocks. Here's another death warp. So yeah, we're gonna get these 2 berries. We can't actually collect the berry here because we have to wait until we go on this platform. Nice.
Okay, so you normally get a key here. It's only fast if I get this first try, but I'm gonna show it off. It's for the marathon, you know.
Yep.
And I'm gonna die for the marathon, you know.
Yeah.
for the fans.
So yeah, this was found by someone named Demo, and
Okay, I'm gonna need serious time for this actually.
Yep. What?
That was weird. I thought that was good.
I'll explain in just a sec.
I haven't done this since last phase. Come on, work with me, Maddie. Dude, how is this not working? If I don't get it, I might just skip it.
Yeah, that's fair. Go for 2 more times.
How is okay? I need to look at this. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna get it.
You're gonna get it.
I'm too low.
Yeah.
Oops, too high.
You
Almost.
didn't hold left early enough. It's all good. It's all good.
It's gonna be worth it.
It's gonna be worth it. It'll be the most epic thing ever.
I did this like 3rd try last time I did this, but whatever. Raise the estimate. Okay, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
I've lost
It's
my
good.
touch. It's all fine.
Yeah. Do not worry, guys. I will show another one.
Yeah, we will do another one.
I will do another one. Do not worry about it.
I just don't want to waste all of our time.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I will say, it will look very weird. It is easier than this one. This one is very hard. It is.
I also have not done this on PC before. I'm a Switch
true.
runner.
Yeah, he's
so
playing on a lot more input delay than used to.
Yeah. So that
his
actually
timing
like
is
kind
very
of threw
different.
me off.
But yeah, so now we're gonna get to the checkpoint presidential suite, and this one is where Oshiro is done with your shenanigans,
I skipped the cutscene. That's weird.
and he's gonna kill you. So now we have Oshiro chasing us. He's a demon, possessed, all that. We're gonna use. Actually, no, you're gonna go for the skip for the first time.
Yeah.
But in the case that we miss this, we actually use them for berries, intendedly use them for berries.
But you can just. I'm gonna wait for him here. Ooh. How did that miss? Oh my. This is a rough resort.
It's good. It's good. So I've got a 1. That should be good.
There we go.
Okay,
Nice.
Nice. So yeah, that's intended to use Oshiro's head. That was close. Good call on that.
Yep.
Yeah. This is arguably my least favorite part of Resort for good reason. Oshiro can just mess with you sometimes. And also, the death cycles in this are very bad. I do not like them.
Yeah, they're rough.
Oh.
Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna go up because I did not get enough speed going into that room. Yeah, I spent like, I think a minute on demo, so
It's good.
it's all fine.
We'll make it back.
Our estimate is very generous, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird. That's awesome. Thanks, Ichiro. Love you too.
Yeah.
I just gotta give him a smooch.
Oh. He's grazing your hair.
What is up with? Okay, I'm sorry. There was like a hiccup in the the monitor.
Yeah. All right. So now we're getting to the end of this. This is the last room. It is the longest room of the chapter, and the longest room, arguably, so far in the game.
There we go.
That is the end
Okay.
of it. Yeah, forget
It was a little rough, but we're good.
Yep.
I really wanted to show off demo for you guys. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright, so now we get to Chapter 4. This is going to introduce 3 new mechanics. The first one we see is Clouds. Clouds launch you up, and they can be used to basically skip certain parts. There's one major skip I can think of that allows you to skip basically a full auto-scroller section. The other part, or another mechanic is bubbles. Bubbles allow you to basically restore your dash and dash for free in a certain direction. And the third mechanic is wind, and wind is pretty self-explanatory. It will push you back or push you forward depending.
Yeah, this one's really hard in ARB.
Yeah, this one is rough. One of my least favorite chapters. I asked him personally to do this.
Yeah. Like this and the next chapter,
Yep.
because you don't like the maze in the next chapter.
Yeah. Yeah, basically the
I'm gonna do a demo
in the
here,
next
by the way.
chapter is gonna. Oh yeah, here's a demo. That is a minor skip that allows to basically when you crouch dash into a bubble, you still keep your crouch hitbox. So in that section, you're able to just skip a bubble or a bubble path.
We also didn't. Oh, whoops. We also didn't mention, by the way, but these little seeds, like.
Oh yeah, this first chapter. These seeds, you have to collect all 4. Or no, the second chapter. I forgot. Chapter 2. Yeah, you have to collect a certain amount, and when you touch the ground, it will cancel. But I will attempt to show off a broken mechanic of this game where the game cannot read the fact that we touch the ground. And if you touch it quick enough, you can get back your dash.
You have like a few frames to do it.
Yeah. And these also moving platforms.
It's good to chill here.
Yep, depending on when they are. So if you're on top of it, you can move it up and down if it's going to side. If it's going up and down, you can move it left to right on the sides or on top. And yeah, this is Shrine. This is like the first mini maze. There are a bunch of berries here that require you to do certain or use certain mechanics of this. Most of them are moving blocks, I will not lie. The game was uncreative with that, but
yeah. And it's also, like we said, it's a little bit of a maze. Like, you can go down these different paths, but if we go up, like, we'll get to all 3 of them.
Yep. And, yeah, again, most of these are just moving blocks. Nothing really major. We just abuse hypers and extended hypers to skip certain parts and make them look cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Once we get past this, we're going to move on to the main chunk of the difficulty, which is Ooh, that was close. Oh,
it didn't matter.
It's okay.
That was a misinput, by the way.
It's okay. It's okay.
Again, I'm not used to the latency on PC.
There you go.
I played this game on PC. So I do play like some custom maps and stuff like that. I had to play this on PC, but I had not done like a speedrun on PC until literally today. So
literally today, yeah.
And we had to fix my dead zone.
We
Okay,
did this
nice.
earlier.
That was good.
Nice. Okay, so yeah. So here we get the wow, I just blinked for a sec. Here we get the fourth heart after this berry. It's a little callback to Super Mario Bros. 3. You'll see.
So it's a very rare indie game that no one's heard of. So.
Yeah, it's a very rare indie game by a company that we never heard of named Nintendo. Big fans. But yeah, here we drop into the backdrop and we use the background as platforms.
Get up.
And this is our 4th and final heart.
Yeah, so again, we need these to enter core.
Yep.
So now we can avoid the hearts like the plague.
Nice double wall bounce.
Yeah, we just skipped that entire
auto scroller.
Oh, okay. I didn't get that for some reason.
It's good. And
it sucks because like I like doing the skip here, but we can't.
Yeah, we can't. Got a berry to collect. Got a pair to.
Okay, that was really weird. That was not my fault. I got caught on the ceiling for some reason.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I'll also
Milo.
go to mention something. Despite common belief, so the reason why crouch dashing in this game is very overpowered is because Madeline's hitbox is very specific. So her hitbox really only affects her torso. Her head, ironically enough, has no hitbox. You can basically get decapitated.
Okay, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was a misinput.
Yeah,
Oh,
so something that happens when you dash, your direction can change because of the angle you're. Because I'm playing on joystick. Because you can change the direction of the dash a couple frames before it actually inputs.
Nice.
That was a good skip, nice. But yeah, right there we were able to skip the, going up top. Get up, Maddie.
Yeah, her head is.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah, so.
Oh my god.
This is one of the. We're gonna get another section kind of like this, very similar, where the wind is going to heavily mess with us, and we're gonna be sent back very far. And this is the other skip I was talking about, where you can just use a cloud and skip basically 2 auto-scroller blocks, as I like to call them, because we hate them. They're auto-scrollers. We speedrunners don't like them. Nice.
Very good. Some of these rooms just look really cool. They're super easy, but they look cool.
Yep.
That's the most important part, is looking cool.
Yep. So, yeah. Now we're gonna get soon enough after these next 3 rooms, I think. We're gonna get to the final part where it's gonna be a heavy wind for the entire time. And I would like to call back to when Mr. KingJ here streamed on Twitch. He streamed the D-sides of this chapter.
Oh no, D-sides are rough for
And
this.
the wind was so strong.
Okay.
The wind was so strong. It actually looked like a mess. Like, you could not see anything, and it was worse on Twitch. His bitrate broke, and he looked like a total of 4 pixels. Very good reference to the chapter. And here we're just going to fly down, go into this wall. Nothing special. Casually flying into walls.
The usual.
So now we get to, I'm blank on the name.
Isn't it Shrine? No, it's
No,
not Shrine.
no, it's...
Cliff-face?
Yeah, Cliff-face, Cliff-face.
I don't know them. You do.
I know most of them.
Okay. But yeah,
now
this is
we get to
where
Cliff-face.
wind's gonna go crazy.
Wind's gonna go crazy. That was extremely close.
There we go. Oh, whoops! I almost missed it.
Yep, so now we get the heavy wind, and this is gonna go on for the rest of the chapter. Actually, besides that one hiccup, pretty solid chapter overall.
Yeah, yeah, it's just that one room that gave me trouble because of misinputs.
Yep.
In general, it's just misinputs because, again, latency.
Yeah. I will give it credit though. This chapter is very lenient is not the right word, but very like forgiving. Most of the deaths do not cost as much. There are going to be some chapters coming up, like for example, chapter 5 next, that are very punishing if you die.
Yeah, and yeah, chapter 3 was good too, except I went for demo for a minute. I wanted to look cool.
Here we get snowballs. Someone doesn't like us very much, so we're getting snowballs.
Yeah, so fun fact, at the end of this level, we meet up with another fellow climber named Theo, and I like to think that Theo is throwing these snowballs at us. He just hates us.
Yeah.
And he'll get his revenge in the next chapter.
Yep. So now we get our last bits. Here we go into the elevator and get sent into the Mirror Temple, and that is the end of chapter 4.
Yep. There's Theo, by the way. That's
solid.
Theo.
Yeah, that's Theo.
5 deaths. I'll take 5 deaths.
5 with, like, what was it, 1 intentional death?
Yeah, 1 intentional.
Yeah. Pretty good, pretty good.
I'll take 5 deaths, and, like, again, they were, I think, all misinputs.
So,
So, yeah.
The only chapter, by the way, that we have to backtrack. Very fun.
Yeah, right at the very beginning. This one's very hidden.
This one's very good. If you found this in your casual playthrough, applaud. I did not.
I guess no one found it. No one applauded. So yeah, this level is basically just a giant maze.
Yeah.
I just remember where everything is. I like this chapter.
Yeah. So here we get 2 new
that's
mechanics.
weird. I didn't
One
get
of
that.
them is mirror blocks, hence the name Mirror Temple. They will dash, or not, sorry. They will mimic our dashes, where they will move.
Okay.
They will basically push in a certain direction as soon as we dash. So we're going to use that sometimes to get some speed, like here. And you can get some crazy speed here. And that's going to be used to skip certain parts or launch stuff like that. And the other mechanic is what I like to call, I actually don't know the name of these, but I call them infinite bubbles, where you can infinitely fly until you either dash out or hit a
I don't think they
wall.
have a name. I think it's just red bubbles.
Yeah. Yep. This chapter is just a lot of death warps and remembering where to go. Very important. Do not get lost.
Yeah. Again, thankfully, I know where I'm going in this.
Yeah. And yeah, most of the time, this is
Okay.
this is gonna be a maybe kind of like Gauntlet-esque, where it's just gonna be going to a bunch of random rooms that like have no
Right, here's a
significant meaning.
skip.
Nice, first
Wait,
try too.
I almost died there. We're good. Okay, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, but that just skips going like throughout the intended way.
Yep. And here we're gonna take another bubble once we get this berry.
Oh, get
this
up.
is one of the cases of the berry or the mirror blocks helping us get a berry. We have to use them. And now we're gonna fly back and we're gonna get our first switch to go to the next part.
Yeah, this switch coming up here is also very hidden.
Yep.
So yeah.
There's a little tiny gap in the wall that you can see, or a little groove, and nice corner boost.
Thank you. I tried. Nice button. I tried.
Hit corner boost, but can't hit buttons. Classic.
That's how speedruns go. You hit all the hard stuff, and then you can't hit the easy stuff. It's the usual.
Yep.
It's a day in the life.
So yeah, now we are about done. We gotta get one more berry. we're about done with the first part, and now it's gonna go dark, and this is where the real maze begins.
Yeah, because you can't see where you're going, so you just have to remember where stuff is.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna do a nice little ultra here. Nice, that was clean.
Clean. So yeah, now we get to depths, and we cannot see anything. Theo is talking to us and is like, "Yo, I'm out for a little bit."
Oh, whoops. I guess I'll come back for it. I was gonna hit it first, but I guess not. Maddie just did not want that.
So yeah. So real quick, while we're just doing some fun movement, basically the story of this part is we just entered this temple with Theo. We wanted to explore. Theo ended up getting put in a mirror and is turned into ice. You will see that at the end.
He played a lot of Candy Crush.
He played a lot of Candy Crush. He
Also,
got turned into a crystal.
Skip here. We're going to hyper into here.
Nice.
There we go.
That
skips everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
That skips the entire room. We get to
So the devs fix this. I have a wonderful clip of me going down through that crumble block, dashing back up, and soft locking the game. The devs either saw someone else do that or saw me do it, and they fixed it. So devs are very speedrun friendly. Fun fact: we found demo dash by accident, and instead of patching it out, they actually made a button for it. So
Did you get the one to the bottom?
I did.
You did again.
Yeah, I get that one first.
Oh, okay.
Get the button, Maddie. Right here's another very hidden one. Up here.
Up here. Yep. And yeah, right below us, you will see our next seed room. This one is very cool. I like it a lot. It's very easy. We get to.
Oh, I missed the wall bounce. There.
Very easy, as I say. So yeah, we get to use the mirror block. And now we're going to go back and basically go into the mirror and kind of fall asleep. We got a few more berries to collect.
Dude, this wall bounce sometimes is just annoying. There we go.
Yeah, that one's deceptively hard. It looks easy, but it's really not. You have to wall bounce very early, or else you'll hit your head as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. After we get these last berries, we're gonna go into the mirror, and it's gonna basically. We're basically going to be asleep, and we're going to actually use a new enemy introduced, and I think the only enemy in this game, not including Battle-In, the Seekers, and they will follow you around and act very annoying, but we will use them for certain berries and blocks to be destroyed, because they will destroy blocks.
So coming up here, we were supposed to go get a key, but because of the heart in this chapter, we know about secrets that we can do to skip the key door, which is right here.
Nice. Very good.
Oh, just 2 dashes from the fans.
2 dash. We're saving frames.
That actually slows down the in-game timer, which is funny.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it, but fun fact of the day, if you frame count this game and you advance frame by frame, you will see that every time you dash, the game stops for 3 total frames.
Yeah. It's a dash a lot in this game.
Very true. You will save 3 frames every time. And potentially lose more.
So yeah, this is the only time we don't play as Madeline. We're gonna play as Seeker. It's very awkward.
Yeah, it's gonna dash around a lot. It can be very. It's very hard to control. I will not lie. But once you get used to it,
that was actually
makes
really
a lot
clean.
of sense. That was really good. That was perfect, basically.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna call myself out here. Shout out to when I accidentally saved and quit on one of these cutscene skips.
Yeah. So
that's
we
very hard to
do.
do.
We're gonna do a lot of yapping to Battle-In, and basically he accidentally saved and quit. I don't know how. That takes honest talent.
Yeah, it's actually really hard because you have to like press like down multiple times.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. The finger just got locked. But yeah, now we get to unraveling or something like that. I don't remember. I can't remember all these chapters.
You know more than I do for this. So.
Yeah. But here's our first case of using Seekers for our benefit. They can break blocks, and we can get berries, we can get coins. Like here, we're going to get this coin. And this is basically what's going on. We're going to be grabbing as many berries as we need, which is all of them.
Just sit down.
All of them.
As I like to say to them, sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Right here, we just manipulate them.
Yep. We're going to see a lot of that.
And the Seekers are not RNG, even though some people would like to believe that. They are completely determined by your movement.
Yes.
Also, I manipulated a Seeker to collect one of those keys for me.
Okay.
That was scary. I had to deke him out a little bit there.
Yeah.
All right, so this is our last maze area.
Yep.
And we also have coming up.
Surge skip.
Yeah, like one of the biggest skips in the game that was found like day 2, back
Yeah.
when we had to do this in any percent. And it's,
How
yeah.
many keys do you skip? Is it 2 or 3?
You skip 2.
Skip 2, yeah. So you skip 2. It saves about, I think, a minute and a half. Basically, for this part, you have to go around and collect a ton of keys using seekers to break walls, get a bunch of keys, a bunch of berries, and there is a skip that you can do with a reverse super dash, a reverse extended super, and it will allow you to get the berries without using 2 keys and progress the chapter.
Yeah, it's super easy too. Like, this is like the thing to learn right away.
Yep.
There we go. This is a strat that I learned pretty recently.
Nice.
Sit down. Sit
Nice.
down again.
Double bonk.
And that's also like a really easy strat too. Oops.
So yeah, this is the last maze part, and then we're going to meet up with Theo again, except he is frozen, and we have to carry him.
There's a much cooler way of doing that. It's really hard.
It's really hard. Top level strats. We don't do them. We don't need them. We can still get good times.
Yeah.
And also, speaking of good times, I would like to call out the fact that before this, so KingJ was very nervous. He was like, I don't know, we might have to raise the estimate.
Which we did.
We did raise the estimate. 2 days later, he PB'd by, what was it, 6 minutes?
Within the
or over
next
like
week.
a week, yeah. A week. The first day, he PB'd by 2 minutes. Then over a week, he PB'd by a total of 6 minutes. And it's like, dang, we should not have raised the estimate. But it allows us to do more cool stuff because we are confident.
Yeah, and show off. Yeah, and show off stuff like that. Like again, I wouldn't go for demo dash in a PB run.
Yeah.
I went for it just to see if I can get it.
Yeah.
Again, if you want to see what demo dash looks like when it's done correctly, I did it in the last 2 showcases of this game. I'm just very rusty at it and haven't done it on PC.
That is completely valid. And yeah, here's Theo.
Please read his dialogue.
He has the best dialogue in the entire game. He basically takes all the credit and one of the berries. It's very funny. Actually, the only berry that you get here, he sees one berry and he's like, that's mine.
Also,
all me.
Also, Theo movement is really awkward.
Oh yeah, true. So every time you grab Theo as well, you completely stop for like 8 frames. It's really awkward to control sometimes.
Oh, come here. There we go, nice.
I'm helping. Theo saves the day again.
Now you're just showing off.
Here we are. Theo saves the day again.
Yeah, literally. And this is, we're gonna go Neum. Oh, never mind. I didn't get to go Neum.
So yeah. As you probably saw, Theo can pass through objects because he cannot die unless you throw him off the edge and send him to the abyss. He's invulnerable like that because he's cool. We have to be close. I can feel it. That is how you know that this is the last room besides the eyeballs. Because as I'm sure you've noticed, there are eyeballs staring at us, and now we have to throw Theo and smack the last one and get out of here.
Yeah, this is like one of the most awkward parts of the game, by the way.
Yeah. And that is that.
Nice. That was good. That was a very good chapter 5, actually. 11 of 5, I'm happy with that.
Pretty good.
31 berries, by the way. There's a lot in there.
Yeah.
And we're going to make up for that because there's no berries in Reflection. Yeah. So another reason why we're doing it this way and why I'm doing these chapters, we all, me and Milton, like excel at the chapters that we're doing. I'm Jonathan Reflection, as Milton likes to call me. So I get like crazy good reflections from my BBs.
Yeah. This is also, I will say, I'm going to say this right now. This is the only chapter where controller has a legitimate advantage because it is awkward. So as you saw, there's feathers, right? And on keyboard, I can only control it 8 directions. Here's 360 degrees of motion. It is very hard to control these on keyboard.
I'm going to quickly shout out Kevin, by the way. Kevin's one of the sound designer in this game, and if you listen to this block that I'm going to hit here, that yeah, that's Kevin.
Yeah, he gurgled into, what was it, water?
Yeah, underwater, yeah. He just goes, and there's like no mixing on that. It's just him.
Raw audio.
There's so much good audio in this game, and then there's Kevling warbling into a microphone underwater.
Every single sound effect, just know it was made by a person who gurgled underwater.
Awesome. That's a neutral wall jump. We didn't really talk about those.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yeah. So neutral wall jumps, they basically allow you to maintain stamina while still getting height. Not as much as
Wow, that was too much
Nice
speed.
try. That was close. That was close.
That's all right.
That
That didn't lose much time.
So neutral wall jumps, they allow you to basically maintain your stamina because you don't actually use stamina if you jump away from a wall, but if you jump without holding any directions, you will jump a minor distance away from the wall, and it'll allow you to gain height still while keeping your stamina for when you need it. And we use that a few times, a lot in Summit as well. You'll see that a lot, and yeah, the only real new mechanics in this chapter are the bumpers, which are like little, I don't even know what they are. They're little fish.
We're gonna see them right here.
There's another good room with them. They launch you, and they can be really annoying sometimes. You can get bumper boosts, and I don't know what it's actually called. I think it's called like bumper launches, but
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do it on purpose in one of the rooms coming up.
it's gonna send you very far. They are very awkward to use sometimes. I'm gonna go for one skip later in the run. It would probably not work, but we'll try it anyways.
Here's the bumper boost, by the way.
There.
we go. And okay, I didn't get the second one, but it's fine.
It's all good. And yeah, Kevin blocks, that you hit them on the sides that have little like blue spots, and they will go in that direction until they hit a wall.
We haven't mentioned them before yet. Like, again, we talked about how awesome the devs are. I want to give a big shout out to the entire Celeste team as I die. But shout outs to Maddie Thorson, Noel Berry, everybody who worked on this game, and of course Lena Rain, who made all the amazing music in this game. It's all incredible.
Lena Rain is an outstanding composer. I recommend checking her stuff out a lot. She's also made stuff for Minecraft Dungeons, very popular game. And so yeah, now we get to Hollows. This is the last part before we end up taking on our alter ego, Battlein, and that was actually very good. I've not seen that way of doing it before.
Developer intended shortcuts here. Also, Reflection was supposed to originally be an underwater level. Thank God they didn't do that. This is what a taste of what it would have looked like.
Yep. And basically, they learned from Mario. They were like, man, people do not like water levels that much. Let's not make this full water.
Also, we have a really cool jump here
we
called
got
the
Battlein
Battlein
boost.
boost.
We're going to use the Kevin block to get hyper speed and launch ourselves right to the nice.
Oh, and right in
There
there.
we go.
Nice. Yeah, that's like the fastest you go in this game.
Yep. So here's Battlein fight. This is a 2-minute gauntlet of taking on your alter ego. Basically, the story is Madeline is fighting literally her inner demons, and
yeah,
that's basically it. That's basically it.
This is as close as Celeste gets to like a final boss fight, and I think it's done really well because all you have to do is touch Battlein for it to move on.
Yeah.
So yeah, for a platformer, it's
very fun.
It flows really well together.
Very fun.
It has some really cool
mistaken. Just because you only have to touch her does not mean that it's very easy. This is arguably the hardest part of Reflection.
Yeah.
Because these rooms are punishing. Because as I'm sure you noticed, you have to hit them for multiple times sometimes for certain rooms.
Okay.
And
nice.
you can die like that at the start of a room, or you could die at the very end and have to redo every single hit that you just did.
Yeah.
And it can be very punishing. Like this room is very long.
I think you're thinking of a different one.
Yeah. I mean, most rooms take no longer than 15 seconds, but 15 seconds adds up a lot.
Come on. It's a bad reflection for me.
Okay.
I have very high expectations for my reflections because most of my reflections are deathless.
Yeah. And,
Ooh, nice. I got that.
so yeah. Battlein basically is just like kind of our pessimistic side, and it's just like, yeah, I'm not good enough for this. We should not do this. And Madeline's like, no, we are mountain climbers. Madeline's like, no, we are not mountain climbers.
Are you ready for the sick lore dump? Read it
Here's
out.
the lore dump. I did you a favor. You aren't a mountain climber. I'm just trying to help.
That's the lore.
That's the lore.
Oh, I didn't get. Okay, so I
misinput.
Yeah, I came in with too much speed.
So yeah, now we get to the second half. We get Battlein pulls out new attacks, which are basically just moving blocks. Nothing really special. We can use them to get some height and speed. As you can see here, we're gonna use.
That was so weird. Okay, I wish I could like enter the room again, but I sadly can't.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
So yeah, right here we're gonna use them to get some height. Go over these, and right here we have to use it intentionally, and just jump over these spikes. And we're coming up towards the end of Chapter 6, sometime soon.
Yeah, this is the second last room.
Yep.
Of the battle line fight.
So yeah, this is the room I meant to mention. This is the room that's very punishing. This one as well. If you die here, you lose like 20 seconds. It's rough.
Yeah, this one's really annoying. And it's the last one, of course.
It's the last one. Last one's got to be the longest. Nice.
There we go.
All right.
All right, it's a
Honestly,
7-minute reflection.
Pretty solid.
Yeah,
The beginning was rough, but pretty solid rock bottom.
one of my famous parts of my first Celeste run that I did at Pace, I had a deathless reflection, so sadly didn't get to see that here. Had some mess ups, but it's all good.
It's okay.
Still a good reflection.
And
oh yeah, and also Battle Line and Madeline, they reconciled, and now they became Super Line, and we have 2 dashes. So, and my time playing come to an end.
All right.
So now it's all melted.
I just need you to.
Yeah, I got you here. Don't worry.
Appreciate it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, so welcome to Summon.
Yep.
Summon
this is a
has
gauntlet.
Yeah, we're not going to talk too much about like there's not much to say about Summon other than there's 47 berries here.
Yep. And this is going to basically take back all mechanics of each chapter. It's going to basically replicate each chapter, each 500 meters. Okay, nice.
Very nice.
Let's hope I get this first try.
Yeah, this room's very punishing.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought you were gonna die there.
Nope.
We're good.
We're good. We're out of here.
Nice.
All right, nice. So yeah, this is just a absolute like gauntlet. I really like this idea of level where it's just basically bringing back all the mechanics you learned throughout the game and basically testing you on it.
And with 2 dashes this time.
With 2 dashes, yeah. So we didn't talk about it, but you actually reconcile with Battlein and get 2 dashes now.
I mean, I made a joke. Super Line is my thing.
Super line.
And yeah, so it's split up in different sections, 1 section for each chapter. We're actually starting from the bottom of the mountain because Battle Line knocked us down at the beginning of Chapter 6. So we're technically starting at the Chapter 6 section.
Yep, there is no... I mean, yeah, this is, I guess, counts as it, but yeah, there's no real Chapter 6 part. But yep, that's the start. And now we're going to get Chapter 1 section.
So you're going to see all of the mechanics we went through before, and we're going to see them again. And look, we've done this at every single pace. I want to hear the audience participation when we get to the flags, which is still a little bit away. But we're going to count down from 30, and I want to hear you all nice and loud count down those numbers with us. Count down to New Year's.
Yeah, you guys got it.
It came early this year.
You just came early. We get to count down. Okay.
That was a very interesting way of doing that.
We are all good. See, I'm going to skip this part here. We're going to go not underneath. There we go.
Yeah, very good. Instead of going over top. We're going to die on purpose here. We're going to die on purpose here.
One more time.
Yeah. I was thinking about donating per death. I didn't do that because a lot of them are on purpose.
Yeah, there are too many to count. If we were to count each unintentional death, there are too many because nice.
That was intentional.
That
totally.
was intentional. Yeah, there are like 20 intentional deaths or something like that throughout the entire run. It's wild, honestly.
Ooh, that was a nice corner boost into a death. Nice. I've never seen that actually. I don't do that.
I normally do that.
Okay, so I don't do a lot of strats. I'm just very consistent when I'm playing on Switch. So so I typically go for a lot safer strats. So I'm getting to see a lot of these like firsthand that I normally don't go for.
And fun fact, I will like to call this out. Before this run, Joey was like, "Yo, Milton, you should go for every strat," and I was like, "All right, bet."
Well, to be fair, I tried to pull out a demo, so I did the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, I actually got that. Wow.
Nice.
That's very hard. All right.
And yeah, so these battle line sections at the end where battle line helps boost us up. Most of them are going to end with a secret hidden barrier too.
The only one that does not is 1500.
Yep. And technically 0 meters.
Oh yeah, I guess true. Yeah.
So on to the chapter 2 section. I also love the music in this
Yeah.
chapter.
Do you also want to explain Dream Hypers since we are able to do them now?
Oh yeah, so Dream Hypers, basically you can jump out of a Dream Block that gets taught in a in the B-side, so the game actually teaches you that. But what the game doesn't teach you is that you can hyper dash out of a Dream Block, which is a lot tighter.
I'm not gonna die there.
Yeah, do not
Right
take
now.
that berry.
Not just kidding.
Okay.
We'll try one more time.
All right,
There we go.
there we go. I hope you were looking.
So yeah, I'm gonna be utilizing them. It wasn't really worth it in chapter 2 to use because basically we only have one dash. It'd kind of be dumb to dash into death.
I used one of them, I think.
Oh yeah, that is true. That's the one. But yeah, here we're gonna use a lot of them.
You can also double, like, jump twice out of Dream Blocks as well.
Yeah, it's not really useful here, but it is a cool mechanic. It is used for some custom maps of this game.
Yeah, shout out to the custom maps community as well. They're really awesome. I've been playing through D-Sides, which is basically Celeste KaiZo, and if you played Celeste, KaiZo is even crazier.
Yeah, KaiZo is rough. It's not for the weak, but
Yeah,
I would definitely recommend it if you like the game and would say that you are pretty skilled.
I definitely wait till you've like got a decent speedrun time.
So yeah, coming up here towards the end of it, this section, and nice speed.
That was really awesome. Yeah, so right here once again, make sure we don't talk to Battlein and grab that one.
All right, nice.
All right, now we get to the fun part. Man, we love chapter 3 here. Yep, we love chapter 3.
As you can see,
we love chapter 3.
Okay, nice. All right, so yeah, this is the hardest part of Summit.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
it's up there. It's either
it's
this
up there.
or
It's either
the
this
next
or
part.
Ridge part. Yeah. So yeah, this part is very annoying with some of the rooms they have to do. This one I do extremely different to Joey, just because I find this more consistent for me.
Yeah, and again, like that's a wonderful part of most Celeste. There's so many different ways you can do rooms.
Oh, I did not think I was gonna live there.
There's so many different strats you can do too. You can just handpick which ones you want to do.
Yep. All right, let me collect the bear real quick before I go for this. I'm gonna try to go for this strat. Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Very good.
Right.
All right, this berry is just sometimes you just grab the bottom of the other wall there. So. Hey, shout out to Big Boy Noodles who's
Shout out to
playing
Big Boy
for
Noodles.
us. I don't know why that's on there. We should have turned that off.
I forgot to turn on notifications.
I'm
That is an
surprised
IRL,
that's
friends.
I'm
I will
surprised
say
that's the only one.
All right, here we get Ultra Room. Get ready.
Oh yeah, we're
Blinking
gonna do
miss it.
Ultra Dash this year. Nice. It's not over.
Oh, we're gonna get this cycle. Okay, all good.
Good enough, yeah.
All right, let's get this. Nice. Okay.
Very good. Yeah, you can go on here, get the berry that for some reason counts as safe ground. I don't know why. And then just death respawn.
All right, here we're gonna stay up here. Just grab that, and then we can go back up.
So those bunnies right there, those dust bunnies, are shaped as a dog. So shout out to Franker Z and RIP to Franker Z. That's a Franker Z room. Waiting for that berry takes forever because the wing berries take longer.
You have to wait for the animation of those too. It's very tedious.
As soon as the berry turns white, that's when you know you can death.
Yeah. I think it's like 16 frames versus the normal 8 frames.
Yeah, 9.
Or 9?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's 9 frames.
All right. And we
That
wait
was
here.
you waited a while there.
Yeah, I usually wait there a while.
Okay, I didn't know that.
All right, so here we get to 2000. I would probably say this is the hardest part. There are a lot of very annoying rooms. I'm gonna try to go for a really hard strat coming up pretty soon, and if I get it first try, it will look sick. So
Yeah.
we will get it. All right.
Nice.
Oh, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
We're so back. Okay, there we go.
We're okay, we're okay.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna chain an ultra. Nice. Okay.
That was interesting.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, Milton definitely has like some of the really impressive tricks, which is cool. But he's also way more consistent at them than I am. So
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
definitely
this
get that there. Yeah.
I'm gonna go for something that I should not go for, but if I get it, it will skip like 5 seconds of auto scroller. Nice, okay.
Nice.
And then nice skip. All right, we get the auto scroller. Normally, this is actually surprisingly hard to
To
not
get the
die
berry.
in.
Yeah, to get the berry here too in general.
That should be good. Nice.
Very good.
All right, let's
All right,
get
we're
this.
going. Gotta go to this.
All right, I'm gonna actually go for this corner boost strat. Nice.
Nice. All right, catch as it going up.
Yeah.
Oh, do
Okay.
not die after.
All right. Yeah, this is the cool part. We get a bunch of cool strats.
Aw,
Not that one. We're just gonna. There we go.
Nice.
So
Very good.
I'm actually gonna explain that one because that one's a little weird. It's kind of hard to pick up. I actually have to double jump extremely fast there, one frame after another. To this is bad.
Aw, dang.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
So right here, we're actually gonna like recover our dash by landing on the platform, but we're gonna be on the platform.
There we go, like that.
Yeah, like that. So we're gonna be on the platform for not enough time for the game to stop the berry from collecting.
All right, so now we will go for
seeds
this.
counting.
Hopefully I get this. If I get this, it will look very cool.
Yeah, we're gonna do a sick demo dash
Ooh.
hopefully here.
Lose the dash. All good. Oh, okay. I need that to not go up. There we go.
Nice, perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa, that was
go.
very
That was
close. You definitely demoed there. That's good.
Oh.
Is that normally how you do that?
No.
Okay. I didn't know. This is how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, this is how you're supposed to do it. The wall bounce there.
I was about to say, that was not your intended strat.
That was not it.
Okay.
We're
We
okay,
made it.
we're
We're
okay,
all
we're okay.
good. Madeline's along for the ride here.
All right. So now we get to the last kind of reintroduction, I guess, of a chapter is the right way to put it.
Yeah, so we're going back to chapter
Mirror
5
Temple.
here. Yeah. Again, it brings back the maze-like moments here too. Nice hidden wall there. Love that.
Yeah. All right. So here, yeah, we're gonna be using the mirror blocks again, and we're actually gonna. This is not intended, kind of, but you can go down here after taking that block and get that berry.
Yeah, I'd say get this here. Yeah, just in case.
Just in case.
Because that one's really annoying to go back for.
No, I'd have to restart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw, dang.
I always mixed up the two. I was like, do I do a super or a hyper?
Yeah.
That room is a super.
Yeah, there's a
Whoa.
lot. What was that? Yeah, there's a lot to remember with going into this game. Like, we have to remember how we have to enter each room. We have to remember what we have to do when we go into the rooms. It was a lot. So we're going down here for the berry. We're going to do a skip to go up to the key, but we can't do that on the other side.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you can, but it is extremely difficult.
yeah. So here's the berry. And it's
Berry.
actually faster not to die here.
Yeah. But on the key, it is faster as long as you.
Get this.
All right, let's get this.
Nice. That's
Okay,
two
cool.
spike jumps. Yeah, I thought you were going down.
Nope.
All right. Yeah,
right.
so those spike jumps are actually like really easy to set up too. You just hold neutral and jump twice,
Yeah.
but you just gotta time it.
Okay.
We're
okay.
okay.
We're good.
All right, Madeline.
We're good. Oh.
You landed in the hole.
I didn't actually realize you could land there. All right, there you go. I'm gonna get this because I've died way too much in this part. Like that.
Famous last words.
Let's get better safe than sorry, guys. All right, and now we're gonna get a bunch of feet from here
Yep.
and go over.
A lot of these rooms are just kind of like sub areas, pretty much. Also,
Yeah.
here's door skip. It saves 9 years.
9 years are gonna be saved.
That's the first year. Here's the
That's
other
the
8.
second.
Nice. Let's go. In order to get your run verified on leaderboard, you have to do it.
Yeah.
That saves 1 second, but it looks sick. So by speedrunner knowledge, we have to do it.
If it looks cool, it must be done.
Exactly.
All
I
right.
should mention, by the way, once again, this game is timed by in-game time.
Yep.
So even if you don't want to play on this game on PC, like I said, I run on Switch. So like, just definitely pick up this game for speedrunning.
Strongly recommend. And the community is very nice. They will help you. There is a server with a ton of people, and they are very friendly. All of them will help.
Yeah.
So now we get to 3K, and well, start the countdown.
Counting down to New Year's. Let's do it. I don't think I need to commentate.
Yeah, they got it.
They got it. The audience is the best commentator.
True.
Oh, nice climbing. Y'all are using your diaphragm.
God,
You are going all out. Love it.
we love to see it.
I'm sorry, we're gonna skip some, by the way.
Yeah.
I know.
Don't get disappointed. I'm sorry.
I know you don't like to count in twos, but we might have to.
Ooh, I never get a wall bounce there. That's
Yeah.
interesting. I should
21
not have
again, by the way.
it. Yeah, 21 again.
Yeah. What they did on the first time I showed this off at Pace, anytime I died, they would say the number again. So.
Also, I wasn't gonna mention this, but this is an insanely good summit.
Yeah,
so
this has been
far.
really good. I didn't want to say it. I don't want to jinx you. That was really close.
All good. 18 again. We're just gonna.
Oh, that's not good.
I meant to definitely. Yeah, there we go.
I love how it was louder the second time. We're going back to
Going
it.
back.
We're going back to this one.
Oh wait,
too.
I forget. We're getting a third time. Let's hear it again.
Again, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to get cut off.
Yep.
So, yeah. I will say I got some time to speak here. Summit is split up into 3 different sections. We got downwind. This is upwind. Then we're going to have just no wind. So.
Yep. Let's not get messed up by hitboxes here. We're good. All right. Actually, here's a minor skip
Yeah.
coming up right now. Nice.
Nice. Very clean. Oh my God. I can hear one
All right, will
person
I get this?
specifically, and I know who it is.
Aw. No 10. Oh, wasn't worth.
All right, we're going back
We're
for
back
10.
to 11.
Maybe you should get 10.
We should get 10?
No, just kidding.
No 10.
No 10.
I'm not making that.
Don't die again.
There we go.
All right. And by the way, why would you ever go for 8?
Why would you ever go for that?
What is that?
No 8. No 8. All right.
There it is. Yeah, I was waiting for it. Oh, you do a wall bounce there.
Yeah,
Nice.
I do.
You can skip this one too. You can just
Not
dash up there.
Yeah, I know.
You wanted to give it to them?
Yes.
Are you skipping
Get the
2?
satisfaction. No.
Oh
We're gonna
yeah,
give
you
the
don't go for 2 skip.
satisfaction.
I go for 2 skip. Here's our
giving
last variant summit, by the way.
Not there
Not
yet.
there.
You're not there.
It always catches me off guard. I keep forgetting. Yeah, go up first. There you go.
Oh,
Ah,
I usually
no.
I do that very risky. I'm gonna do it a different way. Ooh, 4 again.
Look, they're not complaining. They get to work out their voice muscles.
Oh.
Remember how we said this was a good summit? This is why you don't say words.
Yeah, I don't say words, guys. Don't jinx your run. Whoa.
Dang.
It's okay. We'll get this time. This is the one. Not
Dude.
The one. I'm surprised.
The meltdown of the
It's okay. It's
century.
good. It's good. All right.
Oh, no.
We were struggling with this. We were struggling with this.
Are
one.
you guys getting sick of saying 4 yet? Okay, I heard
All
no.
right.
Don't worry, we're gonna
All right.
stop now, hopefully.
No. Oh wow, this is bad.
To be fair, this very is difficult.
This is like honestly one of the hardest of the game.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's the normal way of doing it. We were trying to do skips before. And no! They're just back.
Aw. Should I do it the safe way?
I'm never gonna hear four the same way.
We're never gonna hear forward the same way.
Just go down to the feather after, I say, honestly. We showed it off.
No, I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
There we go. All right,
There we go.
We are packed.
You can say a different number. 4 is gonna be engraved in my mind.
It's okay.
I'm gonna dream about the number 4. I want the last one to be big here, okay? This is your last one. Get the power in there.
Ooh.
Okay, second last one.
Second last one. Maybe third. Can I back this up? No.
Nope. Here it is.
Oh! Oh!
I want to hear Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Happy New Year
One
at the
more
end,
time.
please. Please say Happy New Year at the end. I want to hear this.
Need it.
This is why we put our estimate high. This run is punishing.
There we go.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's. So normally this is where the game would end.
Oh, yeah.
Not here.
I was about to skip.
Yeah.
Then I realized I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
So here's our death count for now.
Wow,
111.
111.
111. Nice. We totally
All
planned
right.
that.
So now we get core. This is where we need
Yeah.
our 4 hearts.
So I'm gonna explain what's coming up here while Milton focuses. So the main gimmick of core. Core does not replenish our dashes, first of all. But second of all, there's
like that.
Yeah, there's like hot and cold, and there's like different things that happen in hot and cold. We're supposed to go on this huge journey to change it from hot to cold to get a berry. However, we're gonna do something called ice skip, and it's easily like the biggest time save in ARB. And hopefully we are able to. Oh yeah,
that was bad.
Oh, you were going for the bunny hop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go, nice. But yeah, this skip coming up is very difficult to get used to. It's pretty easy once like you get it down, but it's still very hard.
Yeah.
So it's coming up
take
here.
full credit. I told him to go for it.
Yeah, you taught me this, so.
I did.
All right, I'm
here
gonna
we
let you
go.
focus.
This is actually the easy part.
Okay, we need silence for this, by the way. It's not over yet. The actual hardest part here is getting the berry and getting back.
That looks good. Yeah.
Nice! And then there's this too.
Wait.
And then there's this too.
Hold. There we go.
Nice, there we go. Yeah, so that skips having to get the the switch. It takes about 1 minute if it's
I'm
done
not used to
correctly.
death cycles here.
Yeah, the death cycles here are weird.
Okay, there we go. We're good.
Yeah, the wall bounce has been weird today on this monitor.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, another thing too, I'm not like just throwing out excuses. Like there's been some like delay. We both have felt it.
Yeah.
But like we're still gonna be underestimated by like a while. Again, I
This is actually
submitted.
not how I do this. I don't know why I did that.
I don't know
but
why you did it
worked.
like that. We submitted an estimate with what my PB was at the time, and then I improved my PB a lot. So.
Yep. And I learned the category.
And you learned the chapters you were doing.
True.
This is like one of the most awkward berry rooms, by the way.
It's very hard. Getting that first try is really good, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Where
is
are
awkward.
you going?
Yeah, this is awkward.
Okay, you're good.
We're okay.
As long as you have your hyper there, that's all
Yep.
that matters.
All right. Here we're gonna go for another skip. If I get this, I'll be very happy. It's very hard. Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
that
go the normal
skips.
way.
Yeah, that skips changing one transition from cold to hot, right here. Saves like 2 seconds, but it looks really cool if you get it.
Yeah.
But
There we
all
go.
good.
We have 2 more left, by the way. So.
2 more left.
And by the way, time is going to be at the end of the chapter. It's not just when we get ARB.
Yeah.
To make it a fitting end, we're going to finish off core. That's
Yep.
just how the category is.
Yep.
It's a much better ending.
We will count it down because it's a very specific time. It's when the cutscene of the heart ends.
Yeah. But you still got like another like
Okay.
3 minutes ish. Oh dang.
Yeah. I usually get a corner boost there.
Oh, do you? Oh, you go.
Yeah,
for
like that.
Dang. I don't go for that. There's a lot of don't go for.
I was told to go for everything, and I will deliver.
That is true. We're going all out. We want to pull out all the flashy stuff. We pulled off a decent amount of it. So.
You had a demo, or you had a meltdown in demo. I had to build.
That is you.
I had to pay back the
we each had one meltdown. Yeah. That's what we get. We each get one. Don't worry, my run coming up is still there. So, do I get one for that?
Yes.
Sick. I know what it's gonna be on too.
I know too. Oh, that was bad. I was supposed to dash up left instead of, yeah, like that. Instead of straight up.
We just want to make this a fun showcase. That's the thing about Celeste. It's like we want to show off all the flashy stuff, but you don't have to go for this stuff.
That was
weird.
Extremely weird. That is another thing that can happen. Sometimes you grab the wall and like that twice. Sometimes you just don't grab.
This is like ironically one of the easier rooms too. It just happens to.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah, like we said, this is speedrunning in a nutshell. You nail all the hard stuff. You have to struggle on the easy stuff.
Stamina. Yeah. This room is.
We didn't even talk about stamina because it's not like really important for us a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I talked about it a little bit with neutrals.
Oh yeah, true.
All right. So here I'm gonna do a minor skip. Hopefully I don't mess this up. I'm actually gonna grab this wall here again. And that's gonna
save our dash. Yeah.
That's gonna save about like 3 seconds.
Because we can just dash up here. Nice. Good. And
right.
here's our final berry. This room.
This room is extremely difficult.
This is like literally one of the harder berries too.
I would say this is the hardest berry in the game.
We said that like 4 times.
I know, but this one I actually say is the hardest.
Okay.
And then flag. Okay, that's fine. I can wait for this back.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
We're okay, guys. We're okay. We're okay.
That's 175.
175. We are almost done.
Is this gonna beat our practice run? I don't even know.
I actually have no clue.
We had more meltdowns than our practice run.
Actually, surprisingly, I don't think so.
Did we?
No, I mean, I'm saying I don't think this is gonna be our run.
Oh yeah. We were like, there's no way we get worse than that.
Because that summit, the 3K was bad, but it's all good.
It's all good. We're having fun. That's all that matters. Audience, you had fun during this run?
Did you enjoy the countdown?
They love the countdown.
Oh.
Shout outs to the audience who's here at literally 1 in the morning.
Yeah. 2:30 right now, almost.
Oh, is it 2? Oh my god,
It's
check it.
2.
I did not check the time.
Oh,
what are you doing?
We're okay. I dropped an input.
You have to do this casually now. Alright, there we go.
Alright. Yeah, this is kind of just a boring just cross and don't die section.
Yeah. Yeah, you do this with the bumpers. I usually just hyper and bunny hop around it.
Yeah, it is faster. Not the way that I just did it, but
yeah, if you get the
proper boost. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a really cool section. I love what they do with this, with it rising and lowering.
Yeah. All right, this is the second to last.
This is still gonna be like a 6-minute core, which is good.
It's gonna be in the 6 minutes, yeah. As long as I don't have a meltdown in the last room, which, to be honest, has happened before.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we've been there. We've all been there.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
And now we get the
the one cassette
room, yeah.
Shout out to all cassettes, our favorite category.
Our favorite category.
Next time, next summer, we'll get it in. We got you. Look, they've accepted Celeste for the past 3 times in a row.
It's gonna be a low
so next
113.
time, we'll see what category gets in.
Get ready on time, by the way.
Yeah, we have this really cool section where our dashes are restored now, but the whole screen is gonna loop. So yeah.
Anti-gravity as well.
Yeah.
We are.
But yeah, timing's really awkward here, so we'll just let you know.
All right, get ready.
And
3, 2,
1, time. Nice. Hey, I'm glad we raised the estimate. I think I made the right call.
We made the right choice.
Our estimate was originally 115. By the way, I want to shout something out. People who checked out the original schedule may have noticed we were supposed to run any percent 2 players, 1 controller.
That would have not went
well. We never ran that before submitting it, and it did not go well. So thank you to GSA Pace for letting us swap the category. But yeah.
Yeah, there's the journal. 48 deaths in Summit. That's an experience.
Some of them were on purpose, to be fair. Yeah, and like Resort, half of those were demo. But yeah, that was Celeste.
That was all of it.
If you enjoyed Celeste, though, stick around. We're showing off the free game that was released this year for the 6-year anniversary called Celeste 64. I'm going to be running that, and Milton's going to be commentating, so I'm not even going to bother saying bye. We're literally going to see you in like 10 minutes.
We'll see you in 5 minutes.
Thank you, everybody who came out, and yeah, see you
shortly.
See you very shortly, yeah.